Okay. Alright. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have adjusted it. Alright. So I got cursed tanks. I got good old from the depths here. Let me spawn some. Just spawn what I had going previously. I don't know if you saw this one previously, but yeah, that's the fella I was working on before. I don't know where to go with it. It's really weird. And speaking of really weird, today we got cursed, cursed tanks. Terribly cursed, incredibly cursed. And how cursed? Let me show you. Let me show you its features. Oh dear. Okay, a little gray border on that, yeah. So I have Romilly early war medium cursed. And they're very cursed. I was just this is for World War Neither, by the way, a custom, not quite custom campaign. It's still cinematic community, and this yeah, it's a community for building stuff. We're building stuff to a certain rule set. Maybe I should put that whatever. Anyway, so we got tank, cursed tank. How can I make this a bit so we got oh crap. No. No. Yeah, so I was building for the Romilly vehicles. They were on the workshop a while back. They were the it's vaguely the Italian named vaguely T-34 looking Panzer IV turret things. And I thought they look very nice. They're actually what got me into World War Neither. So we're gonna, well, on the World War Neither's like Discord, I become part of the Romilly, the in-universe, the in-lore faction that made it, and I got some permission from the dude who made those things to continue the legacy because they're busy. I hope they won't object when they see what I'm making. Oh crap. Oh no. What if iPersons see what I got going on here? I hope they won't be too displeased. Because this is ooh, this is something alright. Let's get rid of that cruise turret, how about? So the top two vehicles, we got the AB-43 with a modernized Chaffee turret. But without the modernized Chaffee gun. A Chilean service 60mm HVMS. I think that's the designation. Yeah, look at that, I just put the 47mm back into it. And the worst thing about it, oh yeah, and I removed the superstructure and transplanted it onto the Cruiser Mark 1 tank from Great Britain. The worst part about it is that I'm not that all opposed to this top vehicle. I might actually turn that into a vehicle. Next up, the cursed cruiser, which is a Cruiser Mark 1 with the AB-43 superstructure on top of the hull, plus a turret with the 60mm HVMS and the 50 cal. Oh god, I should have done this. I bet. However, I am thinking of even better ideas as we speak, as I speak here. So what if I took this? Yeah, you got this. What if I copy and then I paste it here? Sick. Look, it's back. The turret is back, thank goodness. That opinion might change. That my my thoughts may change on that. However, this could use a bit of sprucing up. So we got. So what if I took this and then I put that back onto I put that back onto it. Oh crap, Aroni. Oh dear. So what if I took that and I played around with this a little bit? Change that front eventually. Actually, you know what? Perfect. Perfect. Oh, frick. So there we go. There's the superstructure. What if we took the turret is a little short now. How about we I took them and move them up a little bit. Move it back a little bit. How about that? No. Okay, so we get that. I'm gonna put that gun back there. It's not gonna be like that for long. The running gear, I can't do that all that much about it. However, because of the way FTD works, you have these big old wheels, and that's just kind of the long and the short of it. You have big wheels, and working at this the smaller kind of scale here, that's for world-bred users. Yeah, you end up with very proportionally large road wheels, like the Cromwell or the T-34, stuff like that. So it's kind of unavoidable. You can't get the tiny road wheels look of, say, like the Sherman or I don't know, the Panzer IV, where they have little itty bitty road wheels. You can't get that, unfortunately, in this, unless you deco it all. There's some nice examples of that, but I think it's only viable at the very, very small scale. This is already really small scale by FTD standards, but yeah, these wheels are big boys. So, with that, oh blimey, still have police are outside. I really should just put this on the monitor. The monitor and just call it a day, huh? That'd probably be easier. There we go. I'll keep it like this for now. It would probably be better if this were zoomed in more, but nah. We're working cursed here. So, as you can see... oh, this is bad. This is looking real bad. So, we're not done yet. Naturally. So, what if I take this and give it a bit of pizzazz, give it a bit of some, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what if I just fit it? I do like this mantlet, but I don't think that's going to be viable in... Actually, it's totally viable in FTD with mimics and decos, but God, I'm not... I don't want to slave away at curved and mimics. Of course, every good modern vehicle needs a cupola, Why don't we just cut that free? Cupola. I think it's cupola. I think that's pronunciation. Anyway, there we go. I'm not all about this back because the rest of the turret sticks out a little bit. Why don't we remedy that? And by remedy, I mean freaking murder. There we go. Actually, we could use the rest of this turret here. Wish I could texture this to make it. I can paint over it if I'm really feeling it. Oh, oh boy, oh boy. Maybe we don't need this turret neck at all. And I can fit this gun just by its lonesome. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, we don't need this turret. I don't need this turret. So bad. Oh, it's so bad. I get this. Again, needs to be moved a bit. Perfect. Frick. Frick, man. We could use our gun back there. Now we take this gun. Maybe that little copy. And nice and smooth. Refit this weapon to its previous. No. Oh dear. I like that barrel jacket thing going on there. It's cool. And there's a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's it, man. That's. Look at this behind the turret here. Oh, of course. How could I forget the rearward stowage boxes? Naturally. Naturally, every good vehicle needs a nice stowage box. Oh my gosh. Oh, frick me, dude. Actually, yeah. Oh yeah, that's it, man, that's it. Perfect. Look at this perfect little fella here. Actually, I do like what I've done to the gun. I kinda also don't. Yeah, I like that rear storage. I feel like I use a bit more though. Why don't we extend out the canvas here? Maybe something to work with. So I'm gonna move this tank over here. It'll be pretty. Yeah, looking pretty over here. That's it. Alright, so we have The cursed car, the cursed cruiser. Oops, not paying on that yet. Cursed cruiser, the cursed light tank, I suppose. All those extra gubbins on it? Nah. Need no supply. I also have this cruiser turret just lying around here. I don't know what to do with it. I'm not that fond of the British turrets here. And the spotlight is nice, but I can go nab the spotlight off of something else. I just feel like there's not enough alteration being done to the hull here. Right, road wheels. Why don't we do something about that? Actually, I do have some here. Let me change this back for a moment. I feel like this could use a muzzle brake, perhaps. I don't fit muzzle brakes on my weaponry, as you can see. Well, granted, it is decoed over, but I don't always put thingamajiggies on it. Muzzle brakes, that's the word. I do like the muzzle brake, but it does reduce your velocity a bit. This Tenno is pretty sick. I'm gonna be real. Alright. I want to grab the butt off this car. So let me just group this up as the first LT. I want to update that. I want to change this cursed cruiser a little bit. Is there an engine deck here? I do like this engine deck. The curving inwards part of like the M24 Chaffee. I don't think I want to mess with that. I'd rather have a flat sided hull, thanks. I want to deal with freaking more inwards angles. Actually, this isn't bad. These are big enough road wheels. And the skirts... pickaxe. See if there's a nice example of sad skirts. Let's have a look, see. I think I'm using, maybe try the cannon off of this. Cannons are a little hard to do in FTD, just like this sort of field gun look, because APS components are enormous. And if you want to have a decent fire rate, you have to make it even more enormous. Like, just the direct input feeder only is decent, but more is better. That's a nice spotlight. Just thinking of taking the taking the drivetrain off of this. Terribly cursed. Alright, and yeah, that's an extra turret right there. I gotta like change this. I should just superstructure this a little bit. Yeah, instead of the car, I'll change that. Because I do intend to. I did put a lot of effort. I did put a bit of effort into cursing this one, but this was more the look I was going for. This almost rear. Almost rear turret vehicle. Oh gosh. Right, and all the Dominion stuff, this is for Dominion, by the way. The Cold War type faction. They've all got Dushka on it, so I'm gonna nab a Dushka. Is this... Alexander Nevsky. Nevsky. Is that name of someone? Ah, Dushka. I gotta find the actual illustration though. Oof. This Brumbar was reportedly hit by 152. Youch. Ah, yeah. Give me the dish coming. Moskva. This is the one that says unknown unit. Germany 45. Alright. China Izu. Iraqi Izu. Oh, perfect. I'll have this one. Sick. Just this all for a freaking Dushka. Okay. I don't know if I'm looking for anything else here. Shopping for tank parts here. Oh yeah, I like that they have an index, United Kingdom tank index on the tank encyclopedia site. And it's just, ooh, every freaking cursed tank. Oh, some of these vehicles are remarkably cursed. This turret is pretty simple geometry here. Probably do this in FTD really pretty simply. At least the base turret. No, I think you could. I think you could replicate that in FTD quite handily. Because it's very simple shapes. Huh. Yeah, I do that. Well, no, I don't think I will. I don't want to make it. I want something that looks cooler. I don't want a freaking pyramid. A four-sided pyramid with the roof. This still feels a bit off. Of course it feels off, it's cursed. Ooh, I know how I can oh yeah, repair for curse, my dudes. Take this. Oi. Dupe. There we go. And I'll turn it to dodge. Color dodge. F, turn opacity down. Erase. Multiply. No. Overlay. That's okay. I just erase it via brush. It's all good. Oops. It's all good. And yeah, it's a bit miscolored. Yeah, if I turn this to grayscale. Poor thing. I do like the blue on it. I'll just apply some color filters to it, it'll be fine. Actually, yeah, why don't I just nab the entire turret off the cursed LT. Oh, it's so cursed. We have this. Group. Cursed. Now it's turretless and it's even more curse. And bingo. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oops, I didn't get the superstructure in that. Oopsie daisy. Stick 30. Find that. Okay, well, now I can copy it over. Oh no. Oh, it's so bad. This is a bit too modernized, however. I wanted to go for the early war cursed version. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Should check some. The thing is, I feel like this suits the Romilly look perhaps a bit better. Let's stick behind there. Oh, it doesn't have a cupola. That's fine. I think that's early war style thing. I'm liking it more and more. And mask this too. Ah, frick, I need to do masking again. I freaking masked this. Oh. Ah dear, I've forgotten. Can you not do masking and Krita? I feel like you can do masking and Krita. Oh, there it is. Colorize mask? No, not that one. Transform mask. Sad. No, not quite on Nintendo. Oh no, put it back, put it back. Okay, that's fine. I'll just apply a big bit grayscale and then color it over, I guess. Alright, I'll just keep copying these. Oops. Pasta. Yes, spicy meatball. That's terrible. Oh, it's terrible. I think I'm gonna flatten out engine deck. Yo, what's up? Yo, man. Turn off the browser there. Yo, man, what's shaking? I'm making cursed tanks. Literally cursed. I feel like this one could use a bit of some. They could all use something. They could use not being terribly cursed for one. I don't know what kind of flat engine deck I'll find for this. I'll just have to. I think I'll just draw out a engine deck for it. Yes, whatever. It'll go like to here and then cut down a bit. You're mixing L33 with Object 120 barrel. No. Does this look like 120? The Object 120? It kind of, it's got that rear freaking look to it, in it. I just draw the line now. So that with the extra thingies on it. Should get a pencil rather than the thingy. I got it's a it's the P40 medium Italian tank, and then I put it oh wait, no, actually it's not the P40, it's the car. It's a freaking pizza car. It's the super pizza car, it's the AB43. And I took the I cut the freaking compartment off, the structure off. I stuck it on this Cruiser Mark 1. I stuck a turret on there, and then I got the 60mm gun from the Chilean Super Chaffee. It's a 60mm like Sabo firing gun, and it's on there plus the 50. Yeah, man, it's so yeah. I should put a pen or something. That's fine. So that's what's going on right now. I think I will keep the Italian style of mantlet. And then it's just like a round thing, because it's simpler to make. I should replace this front driver's thingamajiggy with something more Italian. Is there some with a big jutting out? No. Not even the Italians were silly enough to stick their driver out into its own big old thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this design here. This is pretty cursed, but I think I'm okay with that. Guess you do something about these road wheels though. Hold on. I got it. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take this fella. I take this fella. I need to take them. Doop. So go in the sauce. Okay, so we got terribly cursed. We got the VT5. Scale that fella up. How's it looking there? In fact, let's start scrapping right now. Oh, I'm gonna take this and we're just gonna apply some precision cuts. Oops. That was precision. Sorry, I do some. Alright. So we got this, and I'm just gonna cut up. And cut it up, and whoop. Oh gee, oh gee. Where's your pants? Oh no. Where's your legs? And oh, bellissimo. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Actually, I think I'm gonna do one better. Instead, put M1 tracks on it. Hold up. First, we're gonna make a precision incision. Oops. I'm gonna cut all the way up to the upper skirt here. Oops, wrong way. Going to detach the cruiser tracks and attach. Oh, fast by drop. Oh, hey. Yeah, dudes. I good to see you. You have a good day, night, whatever suits you. Aha, here we are. Oh man. And it like juts out a bit at the back there. Oh, it's got the BT7 running gear. Now, can we find an equivalent illustration of the M1 Abrams? Let's find the Abrams. Give me the Abrams. 120 mil gun tank M1E1. Abrams. Oh, this isn't any ordinary Abrams. This is an Abrams with a bunch of extra junk on it. Sick. Oh, sick. Okay. Okay, that's cool. It's a... Wow, it's an up-armored, extra thick Abrams. Sick, dude. Oh yeah, okay. I've acquiring the Abrams. Great. Yes. Okay. This actually crashed when I was doing stuff earlier. What a thing. I put this just in the crusts. Here we are, ABAMs. All right. Do that. Go in the sauce. All right, we have here the M1E1 ABAMs. I don't know, we put that up the side. What's that stuff on it? It's got a lot of stuff. So we got the Abrams tracks. Okay. Start cutting. Get out your welding torch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, thank goodness, this giant straight line. I needn't bother myself. Cut more than is needed. Alright, there we go. Oh no. And boop. It's off. And detached. I'll save a copy of this. Stick that just right there. So how does this fit onto our cursed cruiser? I'm gonna remove this for a moment. Uh-oh. It's actually not proportionally quite oh no. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. Oh, you're so good, dude. I get rid of this front part here. It's just got junk in the trunk. And oh frick, dude. Oh, I mean, I think proportionally it almost works. Almost. You see there's a bunch of junk in the trunk. I think if I scale it down it would look okay. Because the Cruiser Mark 1 is actually a relatively long tank. Oh no, it works. Oh no. Oh no, it works. It shouldn't work. Yeah, here we are previewing the battle rating 11 vehicles for the Italian tech tree in Worth. And as you can see here, we have the unknown, newly unearthed prototype. The Progetto M1 Abram. As you can see, it's a prototype kind of vehicle. It's got the modern running gear for torsion bar suspension, modern, very modern, very reliable, and this they got a bit of a callback to older days with armored, nice steel armored skirts, keep the cost down, keep the weight down. It can be refitted with ERA and composite side skirts depending on the user. You see these big old bolts here, and they can be refitted. It's an add-on upgrade you can get later in the tech tree. And as you can see, there's an extended driver's compartment here with an extra machine gun turret for urban fighting, because it's a future kind of war vehicle, and they're preparing for the war of the future in Italy. They gotta fight in urban combat. You need multiple machine guns to hold off multiple dudes. And the simple side area here, there's nothing on it. You see the bolts and a big antenna. If you rank up your vehicle, you get the upgrade later in the tech tree. You get add-on armor like the Challenger. You get a big composite and ERA. Same goes for the turret. Big geometry turret with an independent commander sight right there. Thermal, of course, and a stabilized 90 millimeter 105mm, very fast gun. Very fast auto loading gun. Yeah, that's right. 105 auto loading Italian light medium sort of tank. And a 50 cal. See? Get the new vehicle. What's worst about this is that I actually kind of like it. I think I'm gonna keep the BT5 just out of consideration for FTD, but I gotta say, actually, that M1 doesn't look that bad. It looks like it works. The M1, the cruiser tank, it's actually quite rather long, and the M1 is pretty long. It's pretty big by most standards, most tank standards. Definitely by 1930s standards. So it's a big boy. It's not too bad. I don't actually hate it. Okay, I think I can work with this. Although I think I might swap the gun out for just a smaller, regular gun. It's the Abrams gun. Actually, a lot of my guns already look like the Abrams. It has the modern look to it. So I probably should get the gun. I'll keep the mantlet with it too. And presto. A bums, a guns. Nice. So if I just dupe that bad boy, we're gonna just stick it in there. Let's preview the new armament. I think a little longer and thinner, yeah. So if I just take the here's the modernized version of it. This is the higher tier version. Oh no, this is the premium. This is the premium version of that vehicle with a 120. Manually loading 120. Man, it's ooh. This is looking something fierce. I like the art style on this one. That's cool. Yeah, ain't that something? And also I fitted the other turret to it as well. The turret from the cursed light tank down here. Which works a bit better, I'd say. That'll be the upgraded version of though. This has gotta be the base version. I hate how well this actually works here. It's like the Chaffee was built to take that gun. That tiny Italian gun. Alright. I think this works. What I'm working for, what I'm working on, working from rather, is there's a vehicle here. Let's see if I find it. This one. Spawn the whole lineup. Unless I don't have it. Ooh. Should be here. Oh well. Stand still. There we go. This is what I'm working from here. This is the tank I'm maybe also being inspired by on the right here. It's a other from the depths tank. The Romilly M40. And I do have permission from the author to take some bits and bobs off of it. Which I'm gonna... That shovel's looking pretty nice. But yeah. That's kind of what I'm working from here. So it's like big body. It's a lot like the P40, but then this little turret with a little extra junk in the trunk. And a it kind of looks like a Panzer IV. It's like you took the P40 tank and then you like stuck a Panzer IV turret on it. Probably have a pretty decent tank. So that's what I'm working. That's the reference. Because more plate here is a bit stronger than not having angled armor, surprisingly enough. For FDD, this like angled armor, and especially the way we're the way World War needs here, the custom campaign rule set that I'm building this for. The angled armor isn't of much use, strangely enough. Get at it. Get out of there. There. Yeah, it's all funky, but yeah, angled armor. Not as of much use. It's just the weird way we build armor for our thingy, for our rule set. Is that you need those wedge blocks. A lot of wedges just jutting out front up. And the more amount of wedge you have, the better the armor. Just you need volume over over angling. So the front of the vehicles, they end up looking this one feels pretty chunky. You know what, like wait till you see what's under the hatch. Boom. Thick boy. It's like a freaking air. It looks like an air cooler or something in there. Gee, I'd love to show you, but this really bothersome UI is getting in the way. Anyway, yeah. The armor looks pretty strange from the front. It's very long. Because this has got the Minecraft game. Block game. It's a block game. So we get block defense. So I'm liking this actually. I put the other tracks back on. I wanted to scale this down a bit, perhaps. Or at least just move it up. So I don't want too much of the spin on the sticking out here. There's only gonna be like 3. How many meters tall can I make this? 1, 2, 3? 3 meters? 4 meters? 3 or 4 meters. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. There's the preliminary cursed tank design. Looking very cursed. Super cursed. And I'm going to take that. Oops. Here I got layer 1. Let me take that, put the transparency nice and transparent. And I'm gonna start drawing it. If this was a like unified kind of design. And by drawing it, I mean abuse the line tool. I feel like it wouldn't quite be like that. Oops, it's on erase mode. Maybe if I made it look like a blueprint, that would be funny. I'll just do a line drawing here. Sorry for any viewers viewing at night, but this was terribly blind and it's terribly blinding. She does with a different kind of brush. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Boom. Getting the basic structure down. If I were doing this with vector objects, it'd probably be a bit easier. Oh well, I don't want to vectorize it right now. I'm not feeling like it. Okay, that's the basic structure, superstructure of the tank. Mini group here. From medium. Early war. There you go. Gonna be top all cool. And I'm gonna take that, and I think I'll just do a big ol' angled driver's compartment like that. Nice and simple. And yeah, I'll simplify this area. I don't need that extra geometry. I passed geometry, I don't need more. Okay. That's the top hull. Let's make a little side turret here. Weirdly enough, it's gonna be not angled, I suppose. With the pew pew gun. It's gonna be a quite large gun. By FTD scale. There we go, nice and simple. I'll give it a little periscope, why not? Alright. Front. Worm. Okay, that's that part of the hull. And let's get the bottom part. First, start with the side skirts, which I'm not gonna curve, or maybe I will. I don't know if I want to curve them. Yeah, it'd be fun to do this. I say that now, but I'm gonna regret it later. Ah. Straighten up now. Perfect. Skirts. And bottom hull. Yeah, I think I make it like that. Just nice and simple, big ol', oops, it's not perfect, whatever. Big upside down trapezoid, pretty much. It should line up to there. Oh, bottom gear. And just above that, let's get some circles. Let's get some circles, my dude. That's the wheels. I'm gonna get a big brain move. Oops. 2, 3, 4. Boom. Boom. They're not actually perfect circles, but I don't care. And I think they'll be equally spaced apart, if I can help it. That's okay. And sprocket wheel back here. I move that, I'll move this arrangement a bit. It's just naming the road wheels. It's gonna be a front or a back drive. I think it's gonna be a back. Yeah, rear drive sprocket. Sick. There's running gear. Oops, in these tracks. This is gonna be a wheel tank. No tracks allowed. I feel like I should draw it in a different style, it'll be fun. Boom. Track. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and there you go. The top panel should have that little thingamajiggy. Little antenna for detecting radio. Oh yeah, sick. I don't need to draw a thing. It's just a big ass line. And the way I make mine is like a flag thing, and then it's got a yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I got a kebab. Right. And that's the hull. Oh, actually, there should be a little bit of engine gubbins. Plus, I'm not gonna illustrate the pickaxes and whatnot. I can just put them on. Rick, can't draw straight for the life of me. There's the engine cowl, whatever it is. Alright, there we go. Now for the turret. Should I get this as... Just put that there. And up next, the turret. So it's got kind of a funky turret geometry, which I think I'm gonna change it up a bit. Oh, it might end up being flat-sided, which makes me a little sad because I like the cool curves they got, cool angles. And just like that. I don't know, Chief. We'll see how it works out. See how it works out. Oh, this extra little headspace for the commander and stuff. And then his crayon-looking, his freaking crayon-looking periscope. This guy's Crayola periscope, yeah. Crayola commander's vision sight. Now for the gun. I'm gonna keep this... Oh, I don't know. So the gun we got in the game here. Let me make sure this saved. Good. Gun we got in game here is... It's kind of simple. Very simple map. It's got the round thing going for it. And even on the later version, it's not all that different. I do want to keep this ringed thingy, it looks cool. But this is a early war type vehicle, and yeah, that kind of gun is a bit more appropriate. I think I'm gonna make... No, I think I'll do a compromise here. So I'm gonna have just that sticking out, and it's gonna be that bomb shoot mesh. Sticking out. Bore evacuator, maybe not. I have to scale up this. It is a tad small. A little bit small. Okay. We got that, and I'll just extend the gun when it needs to be extended. And I think I'll do that little knob on the end of the barrel. It's, that kind of thing. Wow, that actually looks pretty Italian. I'll be real. Even with the pizza camo kind of coming through. And next up, the fitty. And right, we actually went and stole a. I went and I went to find a dushka. We have there's this quite wonderful, basically straight up dushka, made by someone in the community. It's quite nice. Check out that gun. Why is it so laggy? You don't like that. Yeah, that's nice. Ugh. I could put an actual 50 cal on it, but it looked kind of out of scale. It'd be like taking that 50 cal mount and putting just a regular rifle on it. Imagine the big beefy 50 cal mount, but then you had like the I don't know, the M60. It's a fair bit smaller than a 50 cal, and it looked kind of funky. Anyway, so I think I might use this exact fit. I might use this straight up dushka. I think I'm gonna change it a bit and make it look like it's an older type dushka with the fins on the barrel, and give it a big old sight, something like that. And I don't know if I'm gonna reuse the mounting because this mounting is supposedly more advanced. The lore, man, the lore. The lore involves time travel. Things get complicated kind of quickly. Anyway, let's get that dushka. I don't know if I'll just have it on a straight, just a simple mount like that. Yeah, I think I will. Let's import a whole Iraqi ISU 152. Let's take that, dupe it, put it in the sauce. Got it terribly cursed. I'll take this fine specimen here. Chop that weapon right off. Oh man, it's real low res, that's sad. Wow, wow. Oh, that's reminding me of that. Oh gosh, doucheka, that JPEG. Oh no. That 50 cal really puts a scale on things, huh? Like if the 50 is huge, this must be a light tank. If it's tiny, it must be like a heavy ass tank. The SHK. Stick that on the cursed cruiser. And I'll cut the... What's that fitty? There's the fitty. Let's cut just the fitty off. I can go into another vehicle. Just fitty. Boom. Fitty is gone. In its place, DHS, yeah, DSHK. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Straight up big pull. Put the whirlwind barrels on. Oh my gosh, what if you like you had a secondary And like, it's not a 50 cal up top, you got the whirlwind gun. Or better yet, a whirlwind gun for every person of the crew that's in the turrets. They have like 3 whirlwind guns just kind of like sticking on freaking tripods on top of the turret. Oh. There we'll have that as the anti-air variant of this vehicle. The whirlwind curse. Alright, so we got that. And let's get this aim out. Wait. Me drawing? No way. Just got a freaking thingy to sit on. That still feels a bit small. Scale it up. I wonder where the mounting its point itself is. I'm not actually that familiar with the mountings. It's vital, just glue it in place. Glue that bad boy in place. Actually, I don't think I'm going to include this recoil tube. Be nice if we get this for the grill's front line. Rusky 50 cal. That'd be nice. Gonna give it the old style of flash device. Looks like a thing, circle thing. Nice. Babby's first 50 cal. It's got like a PKM grip or something back here. That's cool. It's got like a thumb hole. Or hand hole, I suppose. Just a chonky boy. Great. The greatest DSHK in the world. Let's stick the ammo box back there. Wow. Incredible. Rossian technology. I don't know if I'm actually going to include that hollow sight. I think it's a hollow sight. And there you have it. I'm going to extend the thingy this way. Yo! Let me just slide that over here. How about it? How about it? So we've gone from absolutely terribly cursed a British Cruiser Mark 1 with BZ5 suspension with AB43 Italian welded on superstructure turret gun that's like way too big, but Chilean Israeli Italian gun, and a mount for a Russian machine gun. Wonderful. Oh, and it has just a water-cooled machine gun, like a Maxim, as a Vickers. It's just in the front, 2 of them. I didn't do a front profile for this, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just gonna see how it ends up. So it's gone from that, this terribly cursed device, to, whoa, what do you know? Secret plans or what? Look at them secret plans. I'm surprised it worked out. This legitimately looks like a Italian vehicle. Bam. So now we got it. Let's build it. I don't know where to put this thing. I gotta shorten my games. Just make the game smaller some. Well, it works. Looks like it works. Here, I'm just gonna leave the reference image on my other screen. Let's take Cruza, let's shove it in the corner where it belongs. You can see my sick menu. Alright. Let's get to work. Heck yeah. Big heck yeah. Alright. And I love the RimWorld music. This music is from the game RimWorld. Colony story simulator game. Star metal. I need to reread the World War Nita rules quickly here. Hold on. With RimWorld. Illegal alcohol simulator. Is there a game like that? Is there like Moonshiner Simulator? There's gotta be something like that. I mean, in RimWorld, you can illicitly make alcoholic beverages and exotic sci-fi drugs and sell them to random colonies in the world. There's some weed games. What we up do? There's the rules. Here's the rules. So this hull will be 3 high. What about damn guns? Support, yeah, no. Light tank. This is a light medium tank. Caliber 170. Max line 15, max width 7. I think this is maxed out already. Is this maxed out? Yeah, it is. Alright. It's 1 plus 3 on either side. Yes, 1 plus 3. Alright. Gonna borrow some colors here. This is 12. I can extend it 1 more and we'll get 16. Shit. Let's just add the junk onto the trunk. Alright. So, with the design, maybe I'll just block it out first. Let's get a nice blocky look to it first. And of course, 4-meter wedge. So the driver's compartment goes pretty much out to the front. You can extend it a little bit just to make sure we have equal armor coverage. There will be a gun here. There will be 2 machine guns. Just cause. Let me make these wedges too. I'll just use pink for the guns. Oh, smell this, you. How do I line up these guns? So I could stick them on a piston that sticks out like 0.5 freaking to either side, 2 pistons for either side, make them go in between the damn Minecraft blocks. Or I could make them double. Then they won't have equal rotation. I feel like I'm not gonna get enough space if I don't do a two space. So I think I'll give it 2. The driver is gonna be freaking cramped to all hell. Not my problem. I can edit the I'll look at this a bit later. So I got that. Beam. I don't want to make this a maximally potent vehicle. Since this is supposed to be like a semi-obsolete vehicle that is just kind of chilling in the modern war, essentially. This will have to extend out a little bit just so I get that curve in. That's freaking block of a thing. And back here is where all the fancy stuff will sit. It kind of just ends around here, so if I put a 2 times, actually it's really most of the middle of the vehicle is all up. It's gotta be simple, cheap as possible, despite being cursed and kind of complicated. I think I'm legitimate again. Just leave this empty on the back like that. You can see here, they left the engine compartment is actually just open. I don't think I'll do that. I think I'd like something like this, but where is the engine now? Okay, so it is still there. And this is just a beam. So yeah, the engine will go back here. Just a bit of extra stuff. Stuff back there. This is all the space afforded for the internals. So AI, fuel, engine, will just go back here. I don't know if I should make this a bit smaller. Or a bit shorter, that is. This is 3 and it's gonna be fairly tall. This fella, this chonky boy, is really cheap by most standards of the freaking rule set now, but yeah, it's 3.5. This is pretty tall. So this would just be a touch shorter. I got a real low to the flow kind of fella. And then here we have relic and contact. These are 2 very excellent Ruski inspired vehicles. And they're really short, despite looking like very modern. Oh, I think that is how modern stuff goes. See, it's just 2 blocks. It's about 2 blocks. Yeah. And just some applique. Yeah, applique lower. It's kind of wild. They really stick all that junk in here. There's so much stuff they stick in there. Same goes for this one, this very risky MBT. 2 blocks plus applique floor. It seems like adding a applique really helps. Really helps make these look the part. They just have just that right proportions. This one's a little dark. Thankfully the color schemes have changed since then. So we get that. It seems a bit long. Let's shorten it by a bit. So I don't want to hit the max just straight up. 50 meters max. I'm gonna have to shave the butt off. Shave that butt. No butt. 12. Yosh. It's really short now. Is that right? How's that looking? It don't seem right without the butt. I think that's alright. Keep that butt. Okay. I might shorten a bit off the back there. I feel like that could be too much. I don't want to sacrifice these 4 beams, these 4 meter beams, because they're valuable. But I also do like the very low to the flow look at these. How did they fit that turret in there though? Damn. What if we just take a low to the flow? You know, I'm not hating it. Because this actually has to sacrifice all that armor just to get it low to the flow. Check it. Let me see how that do. Gosh, it's missing so much. I feel like it is a bit easier to work. Or it's a, it feels proportionally a bit better if it's low to the flow. But I have run out of space to work with here. Oh my. Almost bought. Shabbat. Why not purge the messages? Whatever. Oh my gosh, this is too low. This is too low to the flow. How am I supposed to deal with this? I think I might just spin clip an entire layer of rubber to the bottom just so this low riding fella doesn't scrape itself apart on the floor. If we go up onto a mountain, we're doomed. We're absolutely doomed. It's gonna scrape itself apart. There's like no freaking... Oh man. Gets a bit chunky though with that big front. Price to pay for the chunk. Put that back on there. Oops. Alright, it's all good now. I'm gonna keep it at this height. This is fine. So we got that going. What do we got for a big gun? So the turret is supposed to be fairly wide. I don't mind it going all the way out to the edge of the vehicle. It's gonna be like kind of round. It's gonna be weird if it's perfectly round though. It's gonna extend out a bit out the front. And the advanced cannon itself will be like that, with ammo running. I think I might just put this in the vehicle itself. This will be on a big piston. Yeah, that'll be on the piston. The ammo things itself, and this bad boy is just gonna ride it. The gun isn't quite that long. Actually, it does go just out of the vehicle. Does that look proportional there? How's that looking? I know it's very rough, but that's just how I do business. Well, I don't hate it. Oops, the gun's got to go a bit lower, but it's alright. I think I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Who and Nelly? Alright. It's a bit behind the superstructure. I can just give it a huge turret. It's gonna have some overhang if I need it. Sick. So now, gun or hull first? I think I'll work on the hull. The hull is what is here. Let me just get the functionality in first. Starting off with the gun. Center of mass is right here. This is gonna go right behind, and it's gonna be more junk in the trunk. I think I might offset it a bit even more. It's gonna be just red. This will be for the guns. Ooh, actually, not right there. I'm put on the ground. It's gonna go down. Has to take it. So, I don't think I'm gonna have a turret neck. It's just gonna be turret. I can adjust this as much as I like. And go. Oh boy. Oh Nelly, here we go. So, right. So this will be the turret. I'll have the gun on it. Yeah, just gun on the turret. Nice and simple. So we have 1, 2. And how far can we go till we go overhang? Okay. This one will be the gun. Let's turn that off. Bam, that's the gun. Yeah, just put this as white. Mandrake. This one. Take this gagey boy. So this turret will be a bit wide, so I'll have space for stuff. Get that, and bam presto, you got it. It's 8-meter barrel with the thing right on the can. Get this big fella. Turn off structural view. So the gun. I didn't even think about the gun. This is gonna be a bit smaller than the usual guns. 152 millimeter. It's gonna use 2-meter, 2-meter ones, 2-meter intakes, 19 per minute. Okie dokie. I'm just pretty much gonna ballistically match this one. I think. 'Cause I really like the contact and it's really strong. This turret is huge. Get that stuff out of the way. Look at that big boy gun. I think it's 3 4-meter barrels. And it's just using good old... Oh, 3 meters. Pardon me. I'm just gonna stick with 2 meters and I'll upgrade it later. I think this is a hollow point. Ooh, look at that space we got. Look at that space. That's a lot of space down here. This is gonna manage a pretty nice rate of fire, I think. This one's here, this one's here. This one goes backwards. I don't have to do the cylindrical thing, I can... Like an overhang if I do this. Yeah. She. Granted, it's not that bad. Ooh. Whip on. Either stick these feeders in the top or down below. Put them there for here for now. Which they have to be stuck a little higher, I think. Damn APS. You funky. I can put ammo in the turret itself, but it's kind of risky. This is gonna freaking explode. Is that enough? That's enough. It just needs 2. And I'll put a cooler out front just to connect these damn things. Damn, this looks stupid. Ah, putting the stuff all so close to the gun. Yowza. Suppose it's fine in this case because they have armor. This is fine. Just stick extra loady boys. Two coolers. And bam. So this gun, is this loaded? It's loaded, it's loaded. Okay, it goes in the windmill. These guns. This one will not be fed. Bring those outside for now. Okay. Number one. Oh, it just clips. It's gonna be a problem if we're aiming like completely sideways. Shouldn't be too much of an issue otherwise. That's alright. Manageable. And the rest of the space will just be cooling. Cool fellas. Okay, I actually just have to supply this a gun in order to see how it performs. It'll just be an AP gun, I suppose. That's the long ass name I'm gonna give. A prototype Romilly early war tank. It's pretty well armed for an early war vehicle. Great. Poor driver. How are they supposed to get out when the gun is right over them? Poor fella. Great. And now for the armor. Not controlled by AI. Now if I can help it. So, pretty funky thing we can do here. So this turret is on a piston. So it's already one subject on top of a sub-object. And if I just put another one in, it's perfect. Can I control name this name? I think there's a keybind that you can name these. Anyway, this is the armor layer now. I'm just gonna give it a nice healthy layer of armor. One block, too tall. In fact, now how the hell is this supposed to work? This is just gonna have some junk in the trunk. It's unavoidable. Some nice wedge armor. Seems a bit long. This is a little long. I know about that, Chief. Also, this, I can change this up a bit. Boom. So, cross-layered armor. the same for this. Bellissimo. Perfect. Armor is just redone nice quickly. Get some by crossing the beams like that. It will increase the armor the armor stacking effect. You get so you get strong armor. And Borovac actuator, it's awfully large. It's alright, I'll keep. Oh. It's gonna need a bit of extra layer on the top to hide this freaking firing piece. Okay, so that's the armor layer. Is an issue. The armor layer is held up by a single freaking block. That's no good. There you go. Good. So now with this having a big old chunk, it's time for detection. And to do that, I'm going to layer another freaking piston. Oh god, I love it. So I got the piston back here. I'm gonna color this blue. And the detection will just sit on the side. Where's the thingy? Spin block. I don't want to weigh the turret down so much. Is this actually legal? Okay. So there you go. We got ourselves a nice extra block here. And by sticking these into it. Now I can get some detection. Gonna have both sides of the gun here. I'll have a little some. I'm gonna have to extend it rather far forwards. Let's put a nice truss right there in the middle. I'll support that. They're connected to both sides under there. It's all cyan now. Frick. And now we'll put a, what can we put in here? Here we are. We have rangefinders. All sorts of fun pieces of kit. So the best combo is usually like one of these trackers. I think like the one or two sets of regular detection, like a 360 or a 90 or something. Probably a 90. Radar 90 or cam 90. I usually see the combo of like cam, radar, and the cam 90, cam 90, radar 90, radar gimbal, and camera gimbal. And now we're getting laser rangefinders in. Technically not World War II tech, but they deemed it necessary. Which I'm going to not utilize on this vehicle because it's supposed to be antiquated. Give me that stuff. I'm gonna gimbal here. I do like the idea that we're using freaking radar. Using radar in a tank. Perfectly normal. There, I'll get the visual camera in. Cam gimbal tracker. Maybe I should have made this a piston. So I can elevate it a little bit and get it to function where it shouldn't. Is that blocked? It's blocked, yeah. How about that? How about that? How about that? Oh, frick. It really needs to be all the way out there. Alright. This will be across 3 beams. Just to make sure we have a 4 times beam up here. With a pair of 3s. Just one. Alright, there. Probably not gonna fit there. Not that. Oh. Sick. I haven't heard this track before. Modern pens 4H. I don't know. I think I'm just putting a bit extra on the sides just to keep it protected a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, it kind of looks like it right now, but it's all gonna get, it's all gonna get plastered over. It's gonna get covered up because it doesn't look very nice right now. Okay. Alright, this is it. We've got the blue stuff. Great. Um, don't know where to stick this rangefinder. Just use radar. Just use the radar gimbal tracker and call it a day. No, that was the entire RimWorld soundtrack. Cool. Oh, FTL. Yes. Of FTL then. Alright, I got a good range estimator without having to put anything. That's fine, that's fine. This'll do. Stick a wireless on there. Call it a day. And just stick some RAM dedicated. And a and a wireless. I hope that'll be enough. Be enough processing power for this bad boy. I feel like the gun could be moved a bit forwards. I think it's okay though. Alright, next up, get the AI and engine in there. What colors I use for that? Let's use white. Use white for most of the internal components. The main frame. Let's get a bread. Go there. Wireless. Stick it on the top. Aim point and type prio. Great. I'm just gonna go copy a bunch of stuff off the other one. there's like no space. There's like no freaking space back here. Here we got AI, go right here. Local weapon controller. There we go, a bit more space for the engine back here. Now this doesn't need to be wireless. Put a inter transmitter. Some more space back here. Yeah. I underestimated the amount of space that was actually in here. Let's put the ammo right next to the crew. As it should be. I think they'll have enough ammo. It suffers a catastrophic ammo explosion. That's their fault, not mine. And a bit of fuel. And the whole engine, which is going to be really small. You just need that. Car, one cylinder. Just one cylinder. Straight up. With... have its side. Space for one carburetor. And that's the engine. That's more than enough to propel the whole vehicle. Split it up a little bit. Put some decos on and it'll be all hidden. Bonk. Oops. I broke the gun. I broke the gun by dropping the vehicle. Alright, I'll have to put a research, sorry, not research, repair boy. So I'm gonna remove this stuff here. One times repair bot. This middle will be Is there a way to connect this to the other way? What happened? Oh, it needed this. That's fine. I'll go up top. Here I have a thing I can spin clip some extra something. Lead, probably, if it turns out this thing is imbalanced. Intro will go up here. See a couple more. Ammo. Great. I might have this go through a muffler or something. Ooh, that turret is slow. That's a slow boy. Hehe. Okay, that works. Let's get some suspension. This really is gonna need it, because it's gonna bounce everywhere. Wood wheel. Early war type vehicle, so it's very narrow tracks. This is max length now. Oops. Freaking oops. Wow. So this has 4 big boy wheels. One up here. I will fix this in a bit. And like here, like there. It's got for the road wheel. And there's got an extra one back here. Back here. Okay. It should be reversed actually, because they look silly. It's really back heavy. Oops. How about we put that a little closer there? Now it looks silly. Aha! Wow, it's actually does it pretty well. Just on its lonesome. Nice. Alright, first let me go copy some suspension. Oop. And just reduce the solid wheel extension to none-ish. Not that. This one won't actually do anything, it's just up there at the front. I guess it'll bounce off the floor if this hits like a sick ramp and it hits the floor, the front of it hits the floor, it won't frickin' shatter the vehicle. Oh, it actually goes up a little bit now. Well, I can change it if I want to. Good. Next up, whoa. Yeah, this vehicle's a little complicated. The tall one. Okay, just leave it as is. Oopsie. Sick. Now for the other side. I think I did that one. Wait. Bam is done. Wheel's done. It's really good. Righty then, I'll take care of the most of the properties. I can extend the backside out a fair bit if I wish. Now it needs to get its facelift. Turret or hull first? I think the turret first. It's probably the more complicated. Oh my gosh, this costs as much as... This costs even more than that. It costs even more. Ugh. Oops. No, it's not gonna be 152. I'm gonna make it 150. Just to keep up with the other vehicle. Or to be in line with it. It's basically just gotta match this in performance pretty much. Well, match it in cost, preferably. It seems like it will. And it kind of maximized out its performance. And maximized the most of it. That's some nice it's got some resource Says 2K. This says less. This is a freaking race car. So low to the ground. Once I pretty it up, it will assume more of its form. Wow, really? We don't have enough RAM. Stick more RAM in it. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Alright, let's do it. So, we got the front turret here. I'm gonna borrow something from another vehicle real quick. Here it is. This fella. This one will help us. I hope. This is an old armored car I also made on stream. I haven't actually finished it. Probably should go and finish it. It's a pretty fun little vehicle. It's the Marvin Harrington armored car. Oh god, what a freaking nightmare these decos. I want this one. I want this one. It looks alright. It's like just a regular block. Gotcha. And it's all gonna be alloy. I could make the front of the turret completely flat, and just not just avoid the issue of it entirely. I like using the slopes, but they mess up the textures and it looks really stupid. Down slope. Why is this list? It's giving me a headache. Okay, first off, let me get this beginning stuff sorted here. There's gonna be a big old block. Oops. Start off with a big old block. Alright, down 1.2. Put it up a little bit. 0.2. Use a little more, a little less. That works. Perhaps does not need to be. Perhaps it doesn't need to be angled. Alright, I will have to angle it, perhaps. There's this really nice thing here, this triangle thinger. You make a frickin' triangle, it's incredible. I think I should. I probably should use it. Just make a triangle. So yeah, you just control the frickin'. Control the coordinates of the triangle. It's so cool. I think this triangle is gonna help us a lot here. Oh yeah. Let's shorten this a little bit. Oops. Click some on my desktop. Okay, this is gonna take a while to figure out. Oh, at some point you can create a perfect triangle. That's freaking cool. Yeah. If it all aligns quite right, it will make a perfect triangle. Interesting. Too bad it doesn't have a pyramid generator. That'd be nice. I think we just use the regular alloy downslope for now. It should simplify things. I really hope it simplifies things. angle is problematic. That ought to do it. There's a nice simple flat side. And I fear the front is going to be elongated to a significant degree. I don't like that angle. Oh, frick. 85. I ain't liking that angle. It's gonna cause pain. A lot of pain. That said, I think that's probably the more interesting way to do it here. Oops. Oh boy. Match up A to that little corner. .5. Okay. About there. Is that actually on that corner? I think so. Frick. Oh boy. Oh man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to have to match up all this shiz. This, I'll just make it large. Nice and simple. The most simple thing I'm gonna do all day. Not 0.1, 1.2. Okay, that adjusts our settings. I have to redo that frickin' triangle. Oh no, actually it still lines up. Thank God. Here we go. Let's do some geometry. Oh yeah, let me just fix this up. I'm gonna be so mad if there's something like 0.1 freaking off. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I end up freaking if it ends up that oops, you didn't do it right. It's actually like 0.15 off. Ah, I'll die. I'm freaking dead. Damn, that actually works pretty coolly. It's a bit too much though. It's about a halfway point that this happens. Oops. Sometimes FTD just does that. It's like, oh, you're having fun with this menu, huh? How about I ruin everything? And it's gone. It's pretty gone. Okay, let me just apply. Generate that for now. That looks pretty decent, eh? And I find that this should be a bit longer. Oh, this should be forward rather. Oop. Maybe not too forwards. Not quite that much forwards, no. I just take this and move it up by 1. How about that? Eight 5. That seems agreeable. I'm gonna take A. Move it just forwards a bit. How about that? How about that? Oh, frick yeah. Frick yeah, it'll work. It'll work. We in it. Look at that. Oops, looks like the front triangle needs to be worked about with. Yeah, it needs to be a separate mimic or deco. Ooh, yo, it's happening. It's happening. Okay, I gotta come down. Oh, it freaking works, dude. It works. It freaking works, dude. Oh. Okay, great. Make 2 more. I don't know if this will change him up. Okay, and back to the triangle. So I just gotta take a B chord, and the rest of the triangle is already done. It's already been done. Oh, I think I gotta do another plate to it. Yeah. I think I'll take another plate or so. It's not 0.5 off. Push it back decimal point by decimal point. Just 1 more. Okay, perfect. About Y. I'm gonna push it up by a couple decimal points. About a few. 0.69. Nice. Oh, a little bit more. Oops, the other way. Oh, look at that plate. That plate, man. Look at this pizza. Go for some pizza right now. Okay, I'm gonna add 2 more of these. I think I'm gonna have to go back and do that other triangle again. Because it's not quite gonna line up. I just gotta see how it done. Instead of taking B up and forwards, you can take B. Take it back now, y'all. And we'll try from this side instead. Right on the money. There you go. It's a bit different. It's a bit different geometry going on here. So just make sure it's bedding on the right side. Oops, there goes my window. Thanks from the depths. Very cool. How about I take your window and just close it? Yeah, it's fine, right? You didn't need that. You weren't working on anything important, are you? Ooh, that's looking good. That's looking good. Yo, that's looking good. That's looking good. Ay, yo, 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 yo. Ay. Oh, friction neck, man. Bloody UI. Oh, that's looking hot. That looks really hot. Yo. Yo, what is up? What the heck is number 2? How does number 2 factor in this? Oops, why don't we just get out of here? That one be that one. Yo, it really looking like it. That's so cool. I'm gonna cry, it's so cool. Alright, back to triangles. Back to freaking geometry. So now I can take, I think I can take A point. Yeah, I'm gonna take A, I'm gonna shove them all the way up forwards. Should line up C and X. And on the Y as well. No, not negative. And then B on the Y. 0.7. And C, I'll just line up the C's, the Z. 0.7, and I'll just off of that. I got to perfect triangle territory there for a moment. Is that the right side? Oops, it's the other side. Come on. Oh, the lighting is off. I get the right, oh no, it's a different color. Yo! It's a little funky because the front is not angled. Oh my god, that is so cool! That's cool, fam! Sick! Look at that! Look at Yo, look at them plates! Look at the plates, bro! I've entered the freaking 20th century. Yo, look at that plate. That plate. Oh, I love this triangle thing. These triangles are the best thing ever. Yeah. Oops, that one isn't aligned. Look at that plate. That plate. Oh. Oh. This game of ERA? Yeah, it does. I can't use it in this rules in the little community rule set I'm building this for. But I'll show you it. Here, there we go. So you got that, and have a look. See, this is what the ERA looks like. It looks like it's, I don't know, it's in like some kind of fishing net. Fishnet ERA. Bam! Look at that. Yeah. So it's got ERA. It looks like you got some fish nets just kind of like plastered onto your turret. So I call that. It's a nice little texture though. It's nice for deco. Pretty much you just plaster your entire tank in this shiz and no heat will be able to go through. It will legit just cancel heat if you get hit by a heat round. Also, I think it cancels some other rounds out as well, like Hesh. I don't know if it can actually do that in real life, but how it is in the game, it blocks more than heat. Let's make a tank that's just ERA. Oops. Just. Oops. Only ERA. It's a tank completely composed of ERA. It's just like a freaking like truck chassis. And it's just all ERA paneling. Yeah, imagine like a Ford F-150. Just a random Ford freaking truck. And it's just all the paneling. All the side paneling. All the body paneling is ERA. It's all just ERA side paneling. That would be a really tanky truck. At least until the ERA runs out. Now what do I do for the back here? I'll just copy this. Past, swing it the other way. I could use the triangles for this, and it'd probably turn out decently. Yeah, I probably should. I'm just gonna use this as a filler kind of thing. I know. I can't get enough of these triangles, dude. These triangles are the greatest freaking thing. It's the greatest thing in this game. Actually, it's a mod. It's a mod created by some dude on the workshop. Look at that angle. That's the plate. We plate. Ah, that's hot. Ah, that's hot. I should make another plate on the bottom here just to cover up the freaking empty space in here. Yes, it worked. The plate. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, that plate took the energy out of me, but that was sick. I'm gonna finish up completely now. I just want to do structure right now. I can't get enough of these triangles, bro. I just want triangles in my life. Okay, I don't have to touch the Y chord at all. Just said. Oops. Is that the right one? 0.5, 0.7, 0.7. It looks slightly off to me. Sometimes it's hard to tell because there's so much UI shit in the way. Ooh. Right on the money. Nice. C will be 0.68. I forgot whatever the bottom is. .5, that's good. Enough. 0.15. Yeah, so right about it. Oops, it's a little far on the Z. What's the back of this thing gonna be? Let's just make sure it has enough space back there. How about that? And it's gonna go for how much side? How much of the sides here? I think if I put it any lower, it's gonna get buggered by the side armor. Why don't I just edit the side armor then? That's just 3 meter. Get out of here. And the other side, 3 meters. Excellent. And it'd be a little shorter, just a tad shorter. Okay, let's start lining up them triangles. See how short I can actually get that back bit to be. Ooh, that's complicated. All this freaking geometry is in the way. 0.5. Reel it in. About that Z. Oops, it's 0.5. Ooh, a perfect triangle. That's my lucky day. Wow, that's cool. Unfortunately, it is just a tad larger than that. Alright, it's correct side. Just a tad off. Or 2. Woohoo. I'm on the money. Yes, yes. Triangles. Oh, yeah, dude. So happy, dude. Oh my god, it's coming together. The tank of my dreams. I just wish I could continue this plate up until there. I suppose you could, but it'd be a little complicated. This like 3-part plate. I think that makes perhaps more sense. It would make more sense to have just 2 plates, but yeah, that's I don't know. I don't think it'd work. It's because this is fully flat. I think it could work, but it's not going to be a triangle. I like triangle. Anyway, the work was already done on that. I'm not going to do more. Oh yeah, boy. Let's get them triangles. So let's get A to B's position and then adjust. Let's put it to 0. No, it's still gonna be like 0.5. Negative 0.5. Yep. 7 on the same one. Let's see. Negative 0.5. Oops. That's another one. Yeah. And BZ is negative 0.5. Let's get negative 0.7. 8. Negative 1. We're getting spicy. We're getting the spicy numbers. Oh, too much. Too spicy. Ooh, just right. Right on the money. Alright. I'm gonna reel in A on the X coordinates. Downward 42. Oh! Is this generating outside? Yep, the other side here. Look at that triangle. Oh, there we go. That's how we get a freaking square triangle. You gotta use the whatchamacallit, the hypotenuse of the previous plate as a base rather than the other side, the long side. Maybe I'll redo that front one. This looks kind of like a T-34. I bet I could make a sick T-34 76 or something with these awesome triangles. I'm starting to sound like Jack Black from that that one Sesame Street, that one Sesame Street episode where it's like octagon, triangle, 3 awesome sides, and 3 awesome angles, 3 awesome points, 3 is triangle. Granted, these are both angled points there, so yeah. The other thing is the one in the middle is a long. I see. Yeah, it's because the tall point there, the one up top right, I think I would have to place that in the middle of, in the middle of this, and then that would become the hypotenuse that I would change off, swap the other point off of, assuming I know my geometry. Oops, also it's offset by like a tiny bit. I really want to redo it again. No. Freaking no. Ah, this turret, man, is getting... So glad these triangles exist. Too bad I couldn't do the same one big angled plate thing. It's okay though, it's okay. Save this. I'm gonna be sad when we replace this turret. These triangles. I bled for these triangles. Yeah, 1, 2, 2. Number 5. If I increase it by point, not 0.1. Increase this by 0.1. 0.05. 0.01. 2. Yeah. The back is a bit encroached on. There's a oopsie. How about that? I should shorten this time, like 4, and then just increase that by 1. Oops. Gonna be 0.5, 0.52. There we go. Guess I could draw a big triangle to cover up this area. Oh no, it'd have to be a couple of triangles. I love it. I love this. I love triangles. I love triangles so much. These triangles, man, they're the best freaking thing. It's not quite how it was envisioned. But yes, it's a bit longer than it should be. But I don't mind. You just have more space to accommodate the weaponry. Shouldn't have put so much armor on the turret, honestly, but... it's okay. That means, it just means the turret will last in a fair amount of time. Oh frick, it's 5:30. Shit, there goes my phone. Oh, okay, I should go actually. I should go. I gotta go draw stuff. Well, there you go. I had the great feeling that the turret would take the entire rest of the stream, and it's not even done, it did. Looks pretty good though. Look at the triangles. I just want to do more triangles. I can do more triangles off screen. But yeah, thanks for watching. And I got some other games I want to play, but I just got back from the depths a little bit, and I was feeling it. So I did it for today's stream. This is like way too long. I gotta shorten this whole vehicle by a couple meters. Spoiler. This bad boy is gonna go... This bad boy can go 60. This'll hit 60 in no time. No time flat, man. the heck is this? There's a spoiler alert. It's a hollow spoiler. It's just made of fiberglass. It's made of fiberglass and just like screwed on to the back of the vehicle. There we go. Well, this is the cursed tank. This is some cursed tank production. I'm gonna do something else next stream, maybe, probably. Speaking of which, today is Friday. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow's stream because it's Saturday. It's freaking Saturdays are prime time. So, I'd like to thank those who are watching, those who were watching, and those who end up watching. And I bid you to take care. Have yourselves a darn good one. I'll see. Yeah, see y'all later. Take care.